Darla here. Today we're going to make one of my favorite cookies, tea cake cookies. A friend of mine recently said, I love those cookies, I want to learn how to make them, and so I thought I'd do a demo. Anyway, before you begin, you have to prepare a few things beside preheating your oven. Do a sheet, throwaway paper, put some powdered sugar on it to roll the cookies in later, and prepare your cookie sheet with a seal pad. If you don't have a seal pad, then just go ahead and use a regular cookie sheet. So I also want to show you another gadget that I have. This is my chopper for my nuts. It's something that I bought many years ago in a tag sale. And you can put your pecans in there. I used half pecans like this because I think it tastes better. And then you can chop them by hand. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and put our butter and our sugar and vanilla in your blender, in your KitchenAid. And the sugar, powdered sugar, and I'm going to add a little. So we're just going to cream that until it's nice and fluffy. Okay, next we're going to add our dry ingredients, and so we're going to do flour, the nuts, and salt. And you can see that the nuts are finely ground, from my little chopper that I use. They're very fine, okay? And I want to show you the proper way to really measure dry ingredients when you're baking, because it's critical when you're baking. So take, I've done 2 cups and I need 2 1/4. 2 1/4, so the way to do it is to do that, okay? And then, so all you're going to do is combine these, and now we're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. It's kind of a delicate cookie, and it's also a dry cookie, if you will. The batter itself is not a moist batter, it's a dry batter. Okay, so that's where we're at. And now we're just going to remove our dough. Now, our recipe calls for us to take the dough and to roll it into 2-inch balls. And I'll kind of show you how I do that. Just take some of the dough and roll it. And you're going to put it 2 inches apart on your seal pad or your cookie sheet. And you want to try to get them, as close to the same size as possible. So there you see how I did that. Okay, so now you've got all the cookies on your cookie sheet, and you can go ahead and put them in the oven, 400 degrees for approximately 10 minutes. So when your bake time is over, go ahead and remove your cookies from the oven. They'll look very light. Sometimes they might be slightly browned. And you'll go ahead and put them on your cooling rack. Okay? And once they're on your cooling rack for 5 minutes, then we'll roll them in the powdered sugar. Okay, so after your 5 minutes have elapsed, then we're going to roll them in powdered sugar. And it's just as easy as this. And put them back on your wire rack to cool completely. Once they have cooled completely, then go ahead and roll them in the powdered sugar again, and they'll be completed. You can also freeze these so that you can take them out anytime you want to eat a cookie. So this recipe, as well as many others, are in my new cookbook, Easy Everyday Home Cooked Meals. So go ahead and click on it, and I hope you enjoy the cookies and you love them as much as I do. Thanks. See you next time.